Today, guys, we are going to be talking about a rumor that's been going around for the past couple of days. And that rumor is that Julio Jones, yes, that Julio Jones, is attempting to be traded to the New England Patriots. Now, I don't know how much to put behind these rumors, because it's been floated out there. A couple of people have leaked it out that Julio Jones has told his agent and told some other important people in the organization that he would like to be traded to the Patriots. Now, I don't know how much to believe that, because there's a few teams that are in the running to be traded, or for Julio to be traded to, and the Patriots are one of them. And the reason why Julio said that he would like to be traded to the Patriots is because he would like to play with Cam. And so let's say hypothetically this deal goes through. Now, I'm not going to go into what the Patriots have to give up to get Julio Jones, because at the end of the day, he's 32 years old. He's very injury prone. He's still a very solid wide receiver when he's healthy. Very good top 10 wide receiver when he's healthy. But the problem is keeping him healthy. So I don't want to get into right now what the Patriots would have to give up for Julio. If this ends up happening, then I'll do another video recapping it, reacting to it, and then we'll go into what they actually did give up for him. So if that ever does happen, then that's the video that will come out. But this video is just purely speculation on what would happen when Julio is inevitably on the Patriots. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's say that the deal is done. Julio is on the Patriots, and they didn't give up a crazy, supporting cast player in the deal. So they still have Cam, they still have Mac Jones, they still got all their running backs, all their other wide receivers, all those guys are still there, linemen are still there, so the offense still looks the same. Julio is just there now. So that would add to Nelson Aguilar, that would add to Kendrick Bourne, that would add to Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith, along with N'Keal Harry, if he could ever get it right, get it put together. That would add to Jacoby Myers, Gunnar Olszewski, however you say his name, Gunnar Olszewski, I think is how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. And then obviously you got James White. You've got, what's the other running back? Oh my God, I just lost his name. The dude from Alabama that's been hurt. I forget his name. I can't think of his name right now. And then obviously you got Cam. So presumably Cam would be number one. He would be the starter because Julio wants to play with Cam. He doesn't want to be thrown to Mac Jones. So that means that Cam would have to be the starter. I'm fine with that. I've said this before. I've said this in a couple of my reaction videos to them drafting Mac Jones. I've said that I'm fine. I'm cool with Cam being the starter for a few weeks, see how things work. And if Julio's there, that adds even more. I think that having Julio Jones obviously makes your team better. But having Julio Jones on this Patriots team allows for double teams to be put on him so that the other wide receivers and other tight ends and other weapons don't have they only have one-on-ones. They don't have double teams. So that would leave Hunter Henry one-on-one. That would leave Jonnu Smith one-on-one. That would leave Jacoby Myers, that would leave James White, that would leave Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, all those guys would be one-on-one because you've got Julio Jones. He brings this presence. You have to double team him because when he's healthy, he is one of the best wide receivers in the league. Even still, at his advanced age of 32, which isn't really that old, but it kind of makes him feel like he's a little bit older because he gets hurt all the time. So having Julio on your team instantly gives him the double teams. He takes the safety over the top. He takes the double team. And then that leaves all your other weapons for Cam to find. That opens up so much more space in the field for the offense to work. It could work. I would obviously be super hyped if it did work, but I'm not sure if it actually will happen. Now, I know that all these rumors have have been coming out over the past 24 hours and stuff that Julio says that he wants to play with Cam and that he wants to be traded to the Patriots. I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. Like, yeah, there's lots of rumors and there's some smoke behind it, but can you really trust it? I'll believe it when I see it. If it actually breaks on ESPN or on SportsCenter or on NFL.com or something that Julio Jones is being traded to the Patriots and it's not a meme, it's not trolling anybody, then I'll actually believe it, and then we'll talk about it for real, and we'll talk about the impact of it. I just think that it would be useful to get Julio, obviously, because he's one of the best when he's healthy. And I do think that this team is ready to get back into the playoffs with the amount of money that they spent in the offseason and the draft picks that they got. They made smart moves this offseason. They're ready to contend again, at least in the AFC. Adding Julio, I think, puts them up a little bit further, a little bit higher in the notches. I don't know if it takes them over the top because Julio's so injury prone, because Cam is injury prone. And we don't know Mac Jones. He's an unknown. We don't know how he's going to play in the NFL, how he's going to react. Is he going to be good off the rip or is he not? I don't know. So there's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of variables that we have to consider. But having Julio there does help out a little bit. But does it help out enough to be able to beat the Bills twice a year? Does it help out enough to beat the Chiefs? Does it help out to beat the Bucks? Tom Brady's coming back to Gillette this season. Does Julio help us beat the Buccaneers? I don't know. I think it does, but it depends on who's the quarterback. Is Cam starting by then, or is Mac Jones there? I don't know. We don't know yet. So it's just going to take some time to figure out and realize what's going on. If Julio is going to be traded there, what do they give up? How much do they give up? And once he's there, how does that dynamic work? He's going to take those double teams. Does that open up the field? It should open up the field for Hunter Henry and Johnny Smith and Neslin Aguilar and all those guys. It should help them have one-on-ones, and they're good enough players that they should be able to beat their one-on-ones, get open, have either Cam or Mac Jones throw them the football, score a lot of points, and then we should be back on top. That's, in theory, it's simple. It's just got to work out on the field. And I think having Julio there would work. So to summarize, I guess, I think that these rumors are true. I think that there's steam behind this. I think that this could happen, and I think that Julio Jones could be a New England Patriot in the 2021 season. So let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys agree with me, if you don't agree with me, let me know as well. Smash that like button, notification bell, and subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. Let me get there by smashing that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.